Hi, I'm in Costa Rica and I'm doing the first video blog that I've ever done. I've been working up courage to do this. I'm in a really rather poxy hotel in, no, it's all right, in near the airport. I've been here for 10 days and what I wanted to share really was one particular incident which has stuck in my mind. Children Unite is building our website at the moment, and the web designer came back saying the photographs you've got are rubbish. They're not good enough quality, and a website is made by its photographs. So one of my missions here, as well as doing the work that I'm contracted to do, was to take photographs of some of the child domestic workers actually working. And I've come here as a consultant to Anti-Slavery International. I happen to come with my chair, the chair of Children Unite, who also works at Anti-Slavery, which was fantastic. Mariella has just been absolutely brilliant. And she's from Argentina, so she speaks Spanish fluently, and she's been able to be, a perfect member of the team. So the work has gone well. But on one of the days we visited the La Carpio, which is a slum area of San Jose, the capital of Costa Rica. And we set it all up beforehand. I mean, we one of the things about Children Unite is that we want to make sure that any photographs, while I wasn't prepared to buy photographs from a kind of online photo store, was that the children in it are they haven't given their consent, and they don't understand what these photographs are going to be used for. So I wanted to make sure that was the case. So we were with DNI, the Defensa por los Niños Internacional, Defense for Children International. We organised a consent form, rewrote it. And we had to get the parents' signature and the children's signature. 2 girls volunteered, one called Alicia and the other one called Kylie. And we were taken off to one of the community leaders' houses, Nila, and it was all kind of set up. So we weren't really going in, and they weren't really working, they were just pretending to work. Because a lot of people feel that child domestic work is just children doing chores in their own homes. We wanted to show that it's looking after children. There's quite a lot of responsibility. They're looking after babies when they're quite young themselves. They're doing a lot of hard work that normally somebody would be paid for, and they're not necessarily getting paid. So off we went to this house. I was very humbled by Nila's living conditions, and her house was small and had an earth floor, but we were all feeling really uncomfortable, I think, because I didn't want to take these photographs really in the first place, and the girls, I think, were expecting a kind of photo shoot and that they'd be models and so on, and it wasn't quite as glamorous as that. And Nila was wonderful. She didn't really understand what we were doing, but she welcomed us into her home, and we took all these photographs. We were kind of giggling because it was embarrassing, having to pretend to sweep the floor, because when they actually swept the floor and I took photographs, you couldn't see anything because it was all blurred. And also the other slight problem was that I didn't know how to use my camera, so I hadn't got. It was a lovely camera, my sister's. I didn't know how to use it, and so we had a screen. There was a screen at the front which you're supposed to be able to see instead of looking for you through the little viewfinder. But I didn't know how to turn that on, and I didn't figure out how to use the zoom. So I was doing it old style, looking through the actual viewfinder and taking photographs, and but we did it, and we managed to get Alicia's little sister to come along and pose as well, and be the baby in the photographs, and you can see the photographs on our website eventually, but you won't be able to see the ones of Kaylee, because when she went home to get her permission from her parents, they said no. And I mean, we obviously had to respect that, and Mariella was very good at saying, don't worry, it's not a problem. So I don't think Kaylee felt bad about it, but half the photographs I can't use, which is fine. And it kind of is a lesson for me of you know, you need to stick by your guns if you're saying that you want the consent of the children and parents, and for everyone to be happy that these photographs are used, then obviously you have to respect it when they say, no, I don't want you to use a photograph. Anyway, that's my little story from Costa Rica. I've had a really good time here. It's been quite hard work. We've had to do a lot of thinking and replanning all the work, but the people here were so welcoming. It was really interesting to go to La Carpio, and particularly want to thank Nila for welcoming us into her home, making us feel less uncomfortable about the whole process of taking photographs. And that's it. That's my first video blog.